78 Denver. Next one.
Hey guys, Katie and Zach here from Trew Audio. Sound Devices surprised us again with a really awesome recorder mixer, the 688. We just got it in today, and of course we'll do like a more full review later on, but Zach spent some time with it this afternoon. Check it out, and why don't you go ahead and tell us some of the unique specs to it.
Yeah, so just like the 664, it has the 12 inputs, the 6 XLR and 6 TA3. XLR can be microline, TA3 line, obviously. One cool thing is it has mix assist, 12 channels of mix assist. And we actually have the mix assist on right now, and we listened to it earlier, and it sounds pretty good. I don't know what it sounds like in extremely noisy environments, but we'll cover that whenever we go into a more in-depth video. There is hardware faders for all 12 channels. They integrated the pop-up small rotary faders that they have on the 633 into the 688, which is really nice. The metering is vertical on the 688, which I personally like a lot. That's kind of cool that they did that. You can have 6 tracks of 192, which is a big thing. I know, talking to some of my customers, they're really going to enjoy the 6 channels of 192. Yeah, it's for the price point, they really nailed it for that. Let's see, there's power safe circuitry, so there's 10 seconds of power safe technology that will, if you lose power, it'll stop recording properly, finish all your files, do all that, and then shut down properly, so you don't have to worry about losing anything if you have a power failure. There's the quick boot technology where it'll boot up and you can be recording within 2 seconds, which is really nice. And let's see, there's 3 power sources, the external DC on the 4-pin Hiroshi, the 5 AA batteries, and then there also is going to be able to be powered through the ribbon connection with the Sl6, which is the super slot receiver integration that they're going to be coming out with in July, I believe is when we're going to get it.
I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah, and it can be powered through the Sl6, that's a really nice feature.
Cool.
So yeah, those are kind of a couple things that it can do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I know we got a lot of questions from our followers on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and thank you so much. We really appreciate it. If you haven't followed us, make sure you do that. And we've been checking in on JW Sound and keeping track of those questions, and we categorize them, and we wanted to acknowledge your questions and kind of try to answer them. So one of them is, some people are wondering if they will add mix assist to the 633.
No, they're not going to add mix assist to the 633 or the 664. They said they're not going to be able to do that for a few different reasons, so no, they will not have it.
Okay, I guess we'll move on. And what's the SRB board update, and how much does that cost?
So that has to do with the Sl6. Whenever the Sl6 comes out, we'll be able to talk a little bit more about that, but basically what you're going to have to do in order for your 688 to control the frequency adjustment and the gain adjustment on your SRB receivers, Electrosonics SRB receivers, you'll have to send them in and have a board upgrade. And Electrosonics is going to, after NAB, explain to all of us, the process for doing that. So stay tuned for that information.
Okay, cool. And a lot of people are wondering if the Sl6 will work with the 664.
It will not, no. If we can get a cutaway here real quick, you can see that the 688 ribbon pin connection is much bigger than on the 664. And the reason for that is so that audio and powering and control and all that good stuff can pass from the 688 to the Sl6. Now, you can use the CL6 on the 688.
Okay.
You do it from being bottom mounted. So you would have the CL6 down here, the 688 here, and the Sl6 here. And once again, we'll be able to kind of go more in depth with that whenever we, show the Sl6 later on. We'll be able to show the menu structures and everything that goes, but obviously we cannot do that right now. So
it's a shame.
Yeah.
But we'll go on. Somebody wanted to know, can you assign all the pots, large and small, to be trim controls like the Nomad?
So what you can do, if you have the CL6 attached to the 688, then the small rotary faders, the pop-out ones, become the trim controls for the channels 1 through 6.
Okay,
so
cool.
That's kind of cool.
So a lot of people want to know what the street prices are going to be for each of these units.
Yeah, so let me make sure I get them right here.
Okay.
The 688 will be $54.49 and the SL6 is $12.95 through April 30th. It's a pretty good deal. It's like a savings of $500 because on May 1st, the 688 will increase to $57.49 and the SL6 will increase to $14.95. So
Get them while they're
probably
hot.
get them while they're hot, yeah.
Okay, so someone wanted to know how much better the screens are in sunlight.
Oh, so the 688, we tried that out earlier. It's kind of crazy how much brighter and more vivid it is in the light. Let me see if I can do it. Just to give you a little idea there, and we can kind of get close up, but from right there you should be able to tell just how different they are. If not, then if you see it in person, it's kind of crazy. It's much more bright on the 688. They did a really good job with that. So.
Cool, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one last question. Can you use more than one SL6 for the 688?
No, you cannot. The SL6 has the connection on the bottom, so it will be mounting on the top of the 688. So
Okay.
there'll only be one. And another thing, there's so much high-speed data transfer going on that it can only have one of those short ribbon cables. So I know some people were asking if they will be able to have a longer ribbon cable and keep it in their backpack or something like that. You'll not be able to do that as of now because of the high-speed data transfer. So
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
All right, well, this was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you so much for the questions. We hope that you found this helpful. If you have more questions, if we didn't get to some of them, please just find us on Instagram, find us on Twitter, Facebook. Let us know, and we'll keep doing this. So,
Yeah, we'll do as many videos as you have questions for. We'll just keep going.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we provide resources for you guys.
Yeah, and if you have any other questions, just give any of our locations a call. TrewAudio.com. A lot of information's there. And yeah, remember, we know what it's like out there.
Thanks, guys.